Nothing like a bowl of sweet rice. Hi, and welcome to Lunch with Lisa. And today, I'm gonna show you how to make a family recipe, my grandmother's sweet rice. Except I'm gonna give it a little twist. It's Lunch with Lisa. So I just got back from Thanksgiving with the family, and I was telling my sister-in-law about how I cook our sweet rice. I've been eating sweet rice since I can remember. We've always had it with our Thanksgiving meal or a Christmas meal. Just any big meal that our family would have, we would always have a side of rice that's cooked in milk, sprinkled with cinnamon. And then later in life, I found out other cultures have this too. It's called rice pudding. But usually they serve it as dessert. Not my family, it's a side dish. And it's so good. My grandmother would make sweet rice with a lot of heavy ingredients, and it would take hours to make. But I want to show you the simple version that I do to make this so quick and easy. For this recipe, you're going to need some long grain white rice, water, sugar, some butter, a pinch of salt, and some cinnamon. The first thing you're going to do is make your rice. If you have a rice maker, go ahead and use that. I was today years old when I figured out I could use my Instant Pot to make rice, so I used that today. Or you could just make your rice on the stovetop. If you're making your rice in a stovetop or in a rice maker, you want to use a 2-to-1 ratio of water to rice. So for every cup of rice, use 2 cups of water. Or you can follow the directions on your rice maker. For an Instant Pot, you just have a 1-to-1 ratio. So I put 2 cups of rice in with 2 cups of water. Then I press the rice button and set it to normal. I want my rice to be fully cooked, but not overcooked or undercooked. Then depending on how much rice you have in there, it'll cook for about 8 to 12 minutes. Mine took 15. When the timer beeps, let it sit and slowly release for 10 minutes. This allows the rice to steam so you can easily scrape it off the bottom. Same with a rice maker. Let it sit for 10 minutes and your rice won't stick to the bottom. After 10 minutes, release the steam, take off the lid, and see all the fluffy rice you just made. Now transfer your rice to a medium pot or saucepan. For every cup of rice that you made, use 1/4 cup of milk. I went ahead and used almond milk, so any kind of milk will do here. Next, you're gonna add in about 1/2 cup of sugar, or sweeten to your liking. If you like it less sweet or more sweet, you can add as much sugar as you want. Now stir it all together till the sugar dissolves and the rice is coated. Next, turn on your burner to low or medium low. We don't want to burn the milk. We don't even want to bring it to a boil. We just want to cook it till it gets warm and the rice gets a chance to absorb the milk and some of the water from the milk evaporates. Keep stirring so the milk doesn't burn. Then to add some creaminess and some delicious flavor, we're gonna add a tablespoon of butter. Don't forget your pinch of salt. Stir it all together until the butter is melted and it's nice and creamy. Then I like to smooth out the rice and make sure that it's all even and flat. And now here's the fun part. You're gonna sprinkle on a ton of cinnamon on top. If you love cinnamon as much as I do, you wanna make sure you're buying Ceylon cinnamon, not the regular cinnamon. Because if you eat a lot of cinnamon, that other kind can become toxic. It's not gonna be in small doses, but if you eat a lot of it, I recommend switching over to Ceylon cinnamon. I'll link to you what I use down below. All right, now we're done. Now you can take out a large scoop for yourself and stick it in a bowl and have some rice pudding, not rice pudding, and have some nice sweet rice. Or if you wanna call it rice pudding, you can, and you can have it for dessert, or you can eat it at any time. Who cares, right? It's freaking rice. It's so good. Rice pudding, try it out. Comment below if you've had sweet rice before, if you plan on making it. I want to know. If you like what you see and you want to see more, there's a subscribe button down below. If you want to help me out, you can go shopping at my Amazon store. Link is down below. Or you could buy me a coffee at coffee.com/lunchwithlisa. Or you could become a patron like all these lovely people. Thank you. Patreon.com/lunchwithlisa. And it's always free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. It's Lunch with Lisa. This wasn't in my macros today, but it is wintertime and I need some insulation. I'm so cold. Get you some. So good.